What's up, everybody? My name is John, founder of a company called Planet Worms. We are a waste management company with the main aim of feeding the soil, not the dump site. So I'm making this video today because I want to answer another question that people ask a lot. And that the question is, what do worms eat? And I hope you watched the previous video where we answered another question which also people like asking. The question was, what is this wormy thingy and how does it work? And in this video, we're going to answer the question about what worms eat. So, earthworms eat organic matter and or organic waste or biodegradable waste, like I like to call it. Anything that will decay by itself is what is called biodegradable. If you leave this outside, it will slowly decay because of the microorganisms in it, and it will become soil again. But because of how we as human beings live, we normally compile all of these wastes and we throw it in the dustbin, and it ends up being compiled, and instead of decaying by itself, it starts to rot. And rotting is what is causing climate change, because when it rots, it will produce a lot of methane gas, carbon and methane gas, and also it will also all the juices that seep from it will get into the rivers, destroying all the ecosystems around those rivers or all the ecosystems around the dump site. And so we would like people to take responsibility of their waste and recycle it. So much of the waste that we can normally find in a normal home, or in our houses, I'll give you a few examples that I went literally dumpster diving just for you, just to show you, to give you an overview and a few examples, just to open up your mind and see some of the things that are available in your home that you can use to feed your worms. So it's very, very easy to feed your worms. So there's many different kinds of organic or biodegradable waste in your houses. One, we have vegetable waste. This is the common one. We have either fruit peels, vegetable leftovers, any fruit peelings, anything that you ate that has leftovers. You can take that. Like you can see these pea pods that we ate the peas, and we did not eat the pea pods. And then you can have any vegetables that don't look nice, people throw away. We have passion peels and pawpaw peels. We also have avocado peels, and that's the grain waste around our homes that we can feed to our worms. Another thing that we normally use a lot is eggshells. If you have eggshells, what we do is just dry it up, blend it, crush it down with a coffee grinder, and you can use your eggshells to feed your worms. And then another thing that is very common in our homes is kitchen paper towel. We have serviettes and kitchen paper towels. Don't throw this stuff away. Worms will eat that too. Another thing that we normally use a lot in our homes is tea bags. You can use that to feed your worms too. You also have what is it called? Coffee grounds. You can use coffee grounds to feed your worms. You can use tea grounds to feed your worms too. Any paper wrappings that are used to wrap your food, you can use all of these paper wrappings to feed to your worms too. Whether it's brown, white papers, whether it's the newspapers that have been used to wrap goods for you, use all of that. Any boxes that come that are packaged, that are used to package the produce that you're buying, you can use all of that to feed your worms. Any paper, muffin papers, we have kitchen paper towels, tissue paper rolls, and also we have kitchen paper towel rolls too. You can use that to feed your worms. And then that's mainly inside the house. That's what you're normally going to find. Outside the house, if you have a few animals, there are several things that you'll have. If you have grass, you can use grass clippings just like these ones. If you have a hedge, you can use hedge cuttings to feed to your worms. If you have trees and they drop a lot of leaves, you can use the leaves. Don't blow this stuff next to your neighbor's lawn. Just take it and feed it to your worms. And then if you have animals, you can use the animal manure to feed your worms with it. Like here we have, this one is cow dung, that one is pig poop. So you can use all of this. You can use either pig, cow, goat, sheep, horse, donkey. You can use chicken. You can use rabbit manure. The only problem with chicken manure, you have to, and chicken, goat, and sheep, sometimes they can heat up very, very quickly. Even sometimes the pig manure, but you can pre-compost it first or let it dry out for a little while before you add it to your own, before you feed your worms. And then the worms will consume all of this stuff and turn it into two things. One is a worm castings, very, very nice in brown vermicompost, and then they'll give you another produce that is called a worm tea. Looks almost like a tea. Doesn't smell. Very, very nice for your plants. You can use all of this stuff to grow, but I'll tell you more in the next video about the products that are made by the worms and how to use them. So this video was all about just showing you, giving you an overview of what worms eat, and to answer that question of what do worms eat. And so I hope I have created ideas on what you can use in your home to feed to your worms. Even also shredded paper. If you have a shredder in your home and you shred a lot of paper, you can take all of that and feed to your worms too. So that's it from me. Stay blessed and see you in the next video.